Hey everyone. Okay YouTube, this is going to be a video about how I told my parents and my family that I was pregnant. So it all started in September. I started feeling like really nauseous and really sick, and I noticed my period was late, like a few days late. And I thought, okay, maybe I'm just getting sick, and maybe the only reason why my period's late is because I was stressing everything that's been going on. I thought, okay, everything's just, it's whatever. And then I was like, I just kept feeling like really sick each morning and daytime. Every time I would eat, I'd feel like I want to throw up. And I had a lot of headaches and just a lot of things that women get when they're pregnant. I thought it was just that I was getting sick, and that's the only thing I thought. And I thought that stress was making me go through all of it. So then my sister, she comes to my house and she goes, hey, I gotta ask you something. I'm like, yeah, what's going on? She goes, are you pregnant? I was like, no, why would you say that? She goes, because I had a dream you were pregnant. I was like, no. But then the whole time, like, I had a feeling, like, it was like a gut feeling that you get. I had a gut feeling that I was pregnant, and I just, like, something told me that I was, like, I just knew. It's like deep inside I knew that I was pregnant. So I was like, okay, I think I am, but I just think maybe I'm not. Like, it's a 50-50. She goes, well, we should check a test. So we got 2 tests, like the pack that comes 2 in 1. And I took the 2 of those, and they both came out that I was pregnant. So my sister goes, if both of them come out you're pregnant, then you're pregnant, there's no doubt. I mean, what if they're like failed? What if they're not accurate? She goes, they're 99.9 accurate, so most likely the majority of one instance that you're pregnant, you're pregnant. I was like, okay. So it started, like, it wasn't sinking in that much, but then I was like, okay, I'm pregnant and I can't, I have to do something. I can't just hide it. So I decided to tell my mom the next day. I told my mom that I had a feeling that I was pregnant because my period was late and I wasn't feeling good, but I just wanted to go to the doctor to make sure and see if I really am. And she goes, she at first she was like, okay, well, we'll go to the doctor. It's probably that you're just stressing and you're sick, so we'll just go to the doctor. I was like, alright. And I could tell she was getting nervous, like, by her face expressions, by the way she was acting, that she was starting to get really nervous. So then we go to my sister's house the day after that, and she tells my mom, well, just buy her pregnancy test, the home ones, and see what it says, and based on that we can go to the hospital and get it checked out. I was like, okay. And so my sister took another one, and me and her knew that it was gonna come out that I was pregnant again. So yeah, it came out positive, and then I showed my mom, and she broke down and started crying really bad, and she started freaking out. She goes, you messed up, you screwed up, you shouldn't have gotten pregnant. She goes, you have to have an abortion because you're not ready, you're not physically, mentally, and even economically ready. You're still in high school, you don't even have a job. So she practically told me all these things, and it's true, I can't deny it. I'm still in school and I'm still young, but I knew that I could do it. I just knew that I could. And I know because it's not easy, but nothing's easy in life. So I decided to have that child because the child was, a baby's not asked to be brought to this world. They don't, it's not their fault. They shouldn't have to pay for it. So I told my mom how I felt. I told her that I wanted to give the baby, but she denied, and she told me that I had to have an abortion. So she called my dad and told him that I was pregnant. I was very scared because I thought, if my mom reacted that way, I thought my dad was gonna flip out and kick me out of the house or hit me or I don't know what. So I was at my sister's house and I hid in her closet because I just got scared. I got really scared. I was expecting the worst from my dad. So then my dad, he comes to my sister's house. he opens the closet door, and all he does is smile at me and gives me a hug. And he practically showed me, he goes, look, you're my daughter, I will always love you, and I'm gonna support you. I know you made a mistake and I hope you learn from it, but I'm here for you and it's your decision. I told my dad, I'm like, I love you, Dad, and thank you so much. And I'm like, my decision is that I want to keep the baby because I think that isn't the baby's fault. It's not, babe wasn't asked for it, it's, I decided I was going to keep the baby. So then, at first my mom was not cool with it. My dad was fine with it. My mom was not cool with it. A few months went by and my belly started growing, and they got, they got more and more excited. They're like, I can't wait till the baby comes, and a lot of things, a lot of emotions. They started buying things for the baby. So they got, they got happy with everything, and I told all my sisters and my family, and they were okay with it. The only people that don't know are my grandparents, because my mom thinks that they're gonna judge me, so she thinks it's better if we wait until we tell them about the baby. So yeah, that's how I told my parents and my family. It was actually really hard for me, and but they're very supportive. They've been supportive since I was born, and ever since my baby was born premature, they've been there. They gave me everything they could, and they're some great parents. I couldn't ask for better parents. They helped me so much with everything, and I'm always gonna appreciate all the help they gave me. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be the way I am. I learned a lot of things from them, and I'm just really glad that I have my parents for support. And all the moms out there, don't be afraid. Always tell your parents the truth. Straight up, your guardian, your mom, your dad, whoever you're living with, just make sure you tell them the truth as soon as possible. Then promote somebody else to tell them, because you're showing them that you're more mature, and it's just better. They react better if you tell them than if somebody else does. And so yeah, that's how I told my family and my parents. I hope you guys liked the video. All the moms out there, I wish you guys the best. Teen mommies, keep your head up, and all my premium mommies, always have faith and have prayer, and I wish the best for all of you guys. Hope you guys like my videos. If you have any questions, just send me an email, a message, a message on YouTube, and let me know what your questions are, and I'll answer them. So, thank you very much. Bye.